welcome into this Friday morning. We are live at Alton High School, round two of the career fair. And, Mr. Bellum, last year, this went by so well and without a hitch. And I can only imagine that this year's looking even better.
It was amazing to have our first year last year and for it to fall into place so well. It's a credit to the vendors, the businesses, and then our students that come down. But we had 24 tables last year. We're up to 42 this year.
That's
so
awesome.
Very excited.
Well, and now, you have a complete Rolodex of different vendors, too. It's not just the same industry, from park and rec offices to accounting firms to rehab and rehabilitation and recycling companies. I mean, it's truly incredible.
There's been a great response and a great turnout, and it is incredible how from one end to the spectrum you can find it here. So it's very cool talking to everybody.
Well, and it seems like the students, whenever they do start coming, I've already talked to quite a few already that stop by, they're really interested in finding that career path, and that's really promising for not only our community but the region too.
We set it up that way with the high school students. We have the seniors come in first for the first hour, and so we talk to the vendors to say these students on May 17th are graduating and looking for a job, so they're going to be very eager. Then we'll bring in our juniors and then our sophomores, so a little bit of a step back and an umbrella view of your business and what you do to them.
Well, and on top of that too, how easy was it for you guys to make the decision to go ahead and do this again after last year? Was it a pretty quick one?
Probably about this time last year, when everything fell into place, we said we're doing this again.
Well, and now for the parents at home and for the folks at home, take us through some of the things that Alton School District's been doing the last couple of years when it comes to elevating the students' opportunities, not only in the classroom and in the district, but across the board when it comes to growing up and getting out there.
Right. It's amazing how the pendulum has swung. We want everybody that wants to be prepared for college to be prepared for college, but the pendulum has really swung back to the middle in our CTE classes.
Yeah.
Welding, auto mechanics, woodworking.
The new construction class that's starting.
The new construction class is awesome. And one of the people that helped us actually went through that at Alton High School, so that's why he had such an interest, because now he builds houses based on his experience here. So we're trying to give students the most well-rounded experience that we can, so that when they walk out the door, they're ready for anything.
Well, and they definitely will be. And it's not only just what they're learning in the classroom or what they're learning on the field, it's also just the camaraderie in the high school itself. I was walking through a couple of months ago for the CEO presentation, and it was really unique to see, something I never experienced in high school, and that was everyone kind of mingling together. It wasn't different pockets. It was, hey, how are you? It was a really good community feel.
There's a really good atmosphere here at the high school, and I'll credit Stacy Frankie and her group for that. It is great that...
Hi, we're on the air right now, if that's okay.
It is... It is, and that's how Alton has always been. You went here.
Right.
And that's what I love most about Alton, is the way everyone interacts with everyone else. They just see each other as friends. People are friendly in the hallways, and no matter what student's walking towards you, they are received well, and I have always loved that and admired that about Alton.
Absolutely, and I know that we'll be talking with a few of the students like we did last year and a few other folks throughout the next hour or two, and I'm excited for it, and thanks for having us back.
You're welcome. You're always welcome here, and anybody is. That's what I told them all the time is, please come up and see us.
Yeah.
And don't tell me when you're coming, because I don't want you to think that we're doing anything different than we do every day. Stop by. We'll give you a tour of the school, and you'll get to see our students and enjoy them.
Always a great pleasure talking to you, Mr. Bellum.
Thank you, CJ.
We'll take a quick break. More from our remote at the career fair at Alton High School. Man, this gym's beautiful right after this.
Great.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank. the local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, Bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
Macias Insurance Agency, providing quality products with extremely competitive prices. As an independent provider, we source multiple companies to offer the best rates possible. Covering auto, home, business, and life insurance, our goal is to provide quality service that meets and exceeds customer expectations. You can rest easy knowing the Macias team is working round the clock to ensure that both you and the most important parts of your life are covered. Our qualified professionals make the insurance process easy so you can live carefree and focus on what matters most. Visit MaciasInsuranceAgency.com today to find out what our team can do for you.
No matter the season, Play It Again Sports in Edwardsville has the gear the athletes need to get in the game. Whether you're shopping for the newest sports equipment or saving money on quality used gear, Play It Again Sports carries what you need to maximize performance to get the most out of every swing, kick, stroke, or shot. We'll even buy your used goods, paying cash on the spot. We carry all the gear for all the sports all year long. We're your hometown sporting goods store. Play It Again Sports, conveniently located at 4 Club Center Court in Edwardsville.
You're listening to Our Daily Show with CJ Nasello on RiverBender.com.
Well, my boy, welcome back to the Alton High School. Two seniors at Alton High School. How are we doing today, guys? Well, and now, fill me in here if you could. Pull that closer. Fill me in if you could. You're a senior. You're getting close. It's like the finish line is in sight. Has it gotten slower the last couple of months?
Very slow. I don't know, I feel like I need to hurry up because I'm trying to get out,
You know what's funny? I did the same thing when I was in high school. That last month was brutal. It felt like the Green Mile. I felt like I lived that damn month about 4 times over, And, Gavin, how are you doing down there, man?
I'm doing good.
Well, and now fill me in. So you guys just got to the career fair. Mr. Bellum literally threw you into the fire. Maybe 2 minutes after you arrived. We're on the air now. What are you looking to do outside of high school?
You want to go first?
I don't know yet. He the junior. He the senior. I'm the junior.
I'm a junior too.
You the junior?
Oh, you're a junior too?
Oh yeah, we both seniors then. Juniors, my bad. So I don't really know. I just I want to find something with computers and stuff. I feel like I like technology a lot. So I feel like I could be able to do something like that.
And that's what I think's cool though right now, man, because so many things are changing. Like when it comes to AI and tech and all that stuff with agriculture, there's a lot of opportunities out here. Have you guys had a chance to learn some of that at the high school?
About computers?
Just about anything, when it comes to tech and innovation and coming to that.
For sure. We got computer classes, we know a little bit about it. So.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not close
enough. Oh, you're fine, man.
We learned a little bit about it.
It's all good. So anyway, whenever you were telling me you had a couple of ideas, didn't you, whenever you were getting out of high school? What is that?
My first option, I was going basketball, probably go overseas. I want to travel and stuff. So
yeah.
That's the first option. My second, either CDL.
Where would you play, though, if you had a chance to pick, where would you go?
I don't know. It's a hard decision. I got a few D3 offers, so I don't know. So I don't know yet. It's a hard pick, but my second option, I either go with CDL driving or military.
Yeah. So, CDL, that's booming right now.
For sure.
And then I always like when people think about the military too, and that's really, I find it interesting as juniors, you're already thinking, here's where I'm at. That's cool. Well, and now take me through your guys' high school experience. I know you just transferred in here, didn't you?
I went to so many schools. It's crazy. I started my freshman year here. Then I moved 5 or 6 times.
Really?
Military family. So,
okay.
We didn't move a lot, so yeah. I had a good high school experience, so yeah.
Well, and honestly, that's pretty interesting. Have you gotten used to the military travel and all that?
Yeah,
and
it's fun. So just seeing new people, seeing everything, meeting new people.
Yeah.
It's a good experience for sure.
Really cool. And Gavin, fill me in too, just a little bit of your takeaway of Alton High School. Have you been here the full kit and caboodle?
Nah.
No, you transferred too?
Yeah, I've been here for the full high school year, but I'm transferring my senior year.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Where are you going?
I'm going to Tennessee. Tennessee.
Really? Now, where part of Tennessee are you going down to?
It's in I think it's Knoxville.
Really nice
like
area. And no, I mean, I know that you're like where I was. And when I was a junior, I didn't know what I wanted to do, so they threw me into Riverbend CEO. They said, well, they didn't throw me, so you should apply for this. And I got it and started a business out of nowhere. And then kind of just learned on the fly, you know what I'm saying? So it's really cool, though, to hear just like, you know what, I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm looking forward to it, you know?
Yeah, my goals when I go up to Tennessee is, find better teams out there. Because I hoop, too.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to, go to a different environment, go crazy in the summer and try to find something.
Would you like to go play overseas and all that, too, or play here locally after high school and college?
I don't know.
It's a hard pick.
I don't know about overseas.
Well, and I know you guys have more career fair to go, and there's a lot more, but what are your summer plans looking like? I mean, you got literally 1 month left until the school year's over. Do you guys have anything planned?
It's grind.
Just grind. I like it.
Grind the whole summer.
That's money months right there, you know?
So, same thing he said. Just grind, get a job, hoop.
Yeah.
Just keep working on my game. Yeah, that's really it.
Well, if you need an audition tape or a tryout tape, I'm the guy to compete against because you could totally make me look stupid. You know?
Let's type it in right now.
Type it in and I'll do it. We'll do the tryout tape.
Which one is it?
What? Facebook. We got this going. We're going to make
it
it
service
happen.
right now, so I got to put it in my notes.
Tap me into it.
I'll type it in for you guys. But this is what the career fair is all about. I just like seeing everyone coming in and having a good old time and just enjoying a little bit because school's crazy right now. Do you guys have finals? Are you guys? Because junior year finals are terrible.
Yeah, I got 2 of them.
Oh man,
I
got to see it.
3. You know what's terrible? Junior year was the hardest year ever for me. I felt like I had every final in the world. So when I got to senior, I'm like, this is going to be brutal. Nothing. It was a cakewalk.
Every senior say.
Well, seriously, Luke, Gavin, great talking to you guys. I told you guys could do a 10-minute interview. We're already past that point. So with that being said, we'll take a quick break. More Daily Show. I hope you see some cool vendors out there. Thanks for stopping by and seeing us first, seriously, and best of luck in Tennessee and then also this summer, too, with you.
Appreciate you.
No
Nice
problem.
meeting you.
We'll take a quick break. We'll come back with more Daily Show. Hey, while I have you, let me fill you in. I got to pay a quick bill. Centerstone's a national leader in mental health and substance use disorder treatment for people of all ages with a commitment to delivering care that truly changes people's lives. Their dedicated clinicians use evidence-based practices in their treatment programs. That means the recovery care plans developed for you. It's not handed down generation after generation. Listen, 2025, addiction can happen to anybody, but so can recovery. Start working on yours at recoverwithus.org.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank, the local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
Macias Insurance Agency, providing quality products with extremely competitive prices. As an independent provider, we source multiple companies to offer the best rates possible. Covering auto, home, business, and life insurance, our goal is to provide quality service that meets and exceeds customer expectations. You can rest easy knowing the Macias team is working round the clock to ensure that both you and the most important parts of your life are covered. Our qualified professionals make the insurance process easy so you can live carefree and focus on what matters most. Visit MaciasInsuranceAgency.com today to find out what our team can do for you.
No matter the season, Play It Again Sports in Edwardsville has the gear the athletes need to get in the game. Whether you're shopping for the newest sports equipment or saving money on quality used gear, Play It Again Sports carries what you need to maximize performance to get the most out of every swing, kick, stroke, or shot. We'll even buy your used goods, paying cash on the spot. We carry all the gear for all the sports all year long. We're your hometown sporting goods store. Play It Again Sports, conveniently located at 4 Club Center Court in Edwardsville.
You're listening to Our Daily Show with CJ Nasello on RiverBender.com.
Daily Show on a Friday morning right here at Alton High School, live for their career fair. 921, a little bit of change, and I'm telling you what, this is great. You know, last year we were here, and we've replayed all those conversations, and so many of you have weighed in and actually reached out to me about them, and it's so incredible to see just the impact that the school is having on the students' lives, and also, you know, some of the chances to really retain those kids for our region. You know, and I think that's what's so important. So, real quick, before we go back into the career fair, we do have a couple of top-of-the-hour news briefs. What we'll do is I'll do news, and we'll go right into their interview. That sounds good. Yep. Are you ready for after this quick break, we're going to do news real quick, and then we'll go right into this just to take care of some business, because we do have an update on that Arch 1 medical helicopter crash from the Hartford's Fire Department during this training exercise. An Arch 1 medical helicopter did crash with the Hartford Fire Department on yesterday evening during a fire training session hosted by the department. The incident occurred shortly after the helicopter completed its training activities. Several individuals sustained injuries, and they were transported to a local hospital for further evaluation. Emergency responders remained on the scene as the investigation continued to determine the cause, and authorities have pledged to provide more information as it becomes available. We're going to keep you posted as quickly as we can once we hear that. But so far, it sounds like no lives lost in that helicopter crash. And there's one more news story for you. Authorities are actively investigating a body that was discovered Thursday morning near Alton Street and Pontoon Road in Granite. Police responded to the scene shortly before 9 a.m. and multiple units did remain on site to determine the circumstances that were surrounding the discovery. At this time, officials have not released additional details, but we will keep you posted as we hear more information as well. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back with more conversations live from the career fair next.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank, the local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
Macias Insurance Agency, providing quality products with extremely competitive prices. As an independent provider, we source multiple companies to offer the best rates possible. Covering auto, home, business, and life insurance, our goal is to provide quality service that meets and exceeds customer expectations. You can rest easy knowing the Macias team is working round the clock to ensure that both you and the most important parts of your life are covered. Our qualified professionals make the insurance process easy so you can live carefree and focus on what matters most. Visit MaciasInsuranceAgency.com today to find out what our team can do for you.
No matter the season, Play It Again Sports in Edwardsville has the gear the athletes need to get in the game. Whether you're shopping for the newest sports equipment or saving money on quality used gear, Play It Again Sports carries what you need to maximize performance to get the most out of every swing, kick, stroke, or shot. We'll even buy your used goods, paying cash on the spot. We carry all the gear for all the sports all year long. We're your hometown sporting goods store. Play It Again Sports, conveniently located at 4 Club Center Court in Edwardsville.
You're listening to Our Daily Show with CJ Nasello on RiverBender.com.
Welcome back to Daily Show 926. A little bit of change on this Friday morning live from Alton High School. It is their career fair, and we were here last year, and man, this thing doubled in size. Were you guys here last year too?
Yeah.
Isn't it cool to see that kind of keep growing?
Yeah.
We're here with LaShad and Kobe. Did I get everything right?
Yeah.
Oh, I told you I was going to botch something. I knew that there was a chance, and I didn't have to worry this time. I mean, I'm just in my own head today.
Thank you.
We got 2 seniors here at Alton High School with Kobe and LaShad, and really, you guys already stopped by a couple of tables already.
Yeah.
Have there been any that stuck out to you yet? There's only 2 to choose from.
Well, not really. We just stopped by because we knew the 2 people that were over there.
Oh, okay. That's
You know what I'm saying?
That's
and so
fair.
we just stopped by real quickly, and Bellum had told us to come by and get some airtime.
There you go.
That's what it was.
Thank you, Mr. Bell. Well, and take me through your guys' high school. You know, take me through Alton High School for you just as a whole. You know, what those 4 years look like for both of you. We'll start with you first.
Yeah. These 4 years have been a big change, especially coming straight off COVID. We've been through a lot of changes and stuff like that. I think our whole culture is like this class of 25. We went through a lot of change. You know what I'm saying? I think we've had a lot of policies that's changed and stuff like that. I think but it made us stronger, made us better, and I think we're like one of the best classes that they can look back on and learn from.
Oh, absolutely.
I think to chime in on what he said, and like why he said our class could be like possibly the best class, because like the pandemic, we went through that part our 8th grade year, and like 7th grade to 8th grade, so we didn't really have like a middle school, so like we had to adapt faster than like usual. So when we got to high school and we came freshmen, we wasn't really like on the same level as we were really supposed to be.
That's
as
right.
A freshman.
That's right. And also, secondly, I want to mention that he's so right about that, because we didn't even have a time to prepare to get to high school. We were on lockdown, and we just had to go. We didn't have time. We had to go from masks to lawsuits with the mandates, all that stuff. We went through a lot, and I think that this is the one class that people could truly learn from.
Well, and you made a good point. I mean, both of you did, because you're right. Those middle school years are important, and when you're not around your group and you're not around students, I mean, it's like, what do you do?
Play the game.
I'll say my 6th grade year is probably my funnest year. Like 6th grade and like freshman year, like having to adapt to everything. Like freshman year, hanging out with your friends and having to adapt to like being the youngest people in the school, but like also like trying to mature and not be like immature. I think it was a good challenge for everybody. And then whenever like COVID hit us, it made everybody change. Like
I hear that for sure.
It definitely changed academically for a lot of people that I know, especially for me. But I'm just glad that we have such a good district that was able to help and wanted to actually help and stuff like that.
Well, and now, you know, as we're winding up, now that I got seniors here, because the last time I had juniors and they didn't understand it yet, you're almost at graduation. Mm-hmm. Does it feel like it's going to take a year to get there at this point? Or
No.
It's flying by for you?
No, this is the fastest 4 years of my whole life.
I would say I would probably blame it on COVID for real. Like ever since COVID, like my life is like sped up 2 times the speed. Like
I hear you.
Like the days to fly by. When we wake up to go to school, it be 3:15 before you know it. Like our classes feel short even though they 50 minutes. Like
right.
I don't understand how like COVID changed everything.
You know what COVID did for me? I keep thinking it's 2018.
Yeah, it's like
it was 5 years ago.
Like literally, you think
that does not seem like 5 years ago.
Like this is a whole change. We've already been through like a whole election cycle. It just like came through like so fast. It's just so much like to like process. And then like you start 4 years, you think, oh, this is about to be the longest, grueling 4 years of your whole entire life. You were already seniors. You take a break and you're a senior. You're about to graduate. This is the fastest 4 years ever, and that's what makes. Especially, but it was so enjoyable because Alton High is such a good. Alton District is such a good district, and I didn't go to this. I've only been to Alton High for 4 years.
Okay.
So this is like my best school experience ever. So this is a great time.
I say to pick up on what he said. I've been in the Alton School District all my life, but I've been to school, elementary school, and then middle school, and then we got hit with the COVID. But I say like high school was definitely fun. Like I wouldn't trade nothing I did, like change no school. Like I would definitely stick to Alton High. Like
that's incredible.
My journey, I wouldn't change nothing in my life, but to be a Redbird.
And they teach a lot. They teach a lot of leadership skills. We have a lot of good athletes that are going places.
That's right.
Like him, and we have.
That's right. I'm getting over to that point here in a second. But and that's what's really cool because, from my experience because I graduated a long time ago. I didn't know what year how many years it's been, but it's been a while, and it's really unique to see the thought of the school and the district not really change from the students because you guys are passionate about it, and that's I think all the students are. At least 90% of them love being here, and you can see it.
And
I think they worked on that too.
Yeah, they did.
I think they really worked on that. And they did a good job at it.
For the change and like what you said, like I say we changed from the time that you've been in high school to change now. I think we changed a lot, but for the good and the better, and the youth gonna have to like just realize that it's for the better.
Yep.
And like the stuff that we go through now, like I say all the time that everything happens for a reason. So like whenever we got put on the news and like all that fight and stuff happened, I feel like that was just like a wake up call to like Alton High.
Speed bump.
Yeah. Like cause like I say it's all my brothers and like cousins and all my older siblings and stuff, they would say like it was like a free for all in high school, but now it's not like a free for all. We got to like we get in structure.
Yeah,
and you learning how
that's the big.
You learning how life works for real.
Yeah,
like, I feel like the people before that like when you got out of high school, you just didn't have you didn't get a job or like you just did this that.
You just graduated.
It was because of high school you didn't take it serious and like you just thought life. You got too much time. It's not a lot of time at all.
And I will say to piggyback off what he said, I think the main thing is they make us passionate and wanted to do stuff after school because they have job fairs, they have colleges coming and visit us, and I want to say that it's because of we have such a diverse leadership in the district. Like Dr. Adams, Miss Kane, when Baumgartner was superintendent, we have women, we have black women, we have black men, we have white women, we have white men. We have so much diversity, especially on the school board, that makes us want to do better.
Well, and I think that's such an important concept too, because you're right. It's not a one-size-fits-all equation. I mean, there's so many different voices that need to be heard, and really that need to be exercised too. And I think that it's such a testament because you're right. I mean, the team that they have at the district office right now is doing very well.
Really well.
It changed a lot,
and they really give. And you can ask anybody here. They give students the voices that they want. Like me, I call myself, and all the administrators will tell you, I'm a student representative. When there's a problem and stuff like that, I hear from students. I'm that voice for people.
We basically call him like the student president. Like,
there you go.
Like the president. I was just telling him like 10 minutes ago before we came in here that like he probably is the only president in our high school right now that I would assume that has every principal number. Probably has dinner with every principal and like talk on actually friend-to-friend basis.
But that's simple. But you want to know something?
End up in office, but like not for a bad reason.
Right.
Yes, and
I hear you there because that was literally me in high school.
Yes, that's because we have such a diverse leadership that had the open door policy, especially like our principals. Mike Bellum, when he was here last year, he was really vocal. And now we have Ms. Frankie. She's a lot more. She's really energetic. She's the best you could be. Yeah. She lets me be that student representative that I want to be. She makes, what I'm saying. I'm just like, it's the leadership that makes us want to be like that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, and now with that being said, what are you guys looking to do outside of high school?
I'll go first, I guess.
Yeah. We're doing an interview real quick. I'll talk to you soon. Oh, good.
So right now I'm going to college for sports management, but I'm going to college JUCO for basketball.
Where are you going?
So I'm going to Lincoln Land and Springfield.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so that's gonna be a fun.
You guys
journey.
had a heck of a ride this year with the team too. I mean, this was fun to watch.
Yeah, shout out to the Coach Deli.
Being serious. How was that experience for? I mean, that was a rebuild and a rebound.
It was, as I told you, I've been here all 4 years. So I would say, like I said, I wouldn't change nothing that happened. That's really a main part of the reason. And like, we was bad, as you see, like COVID like made us like bad in basketball.
Yeah.
Like 2017, 2018 season, before COVID and stuff, when you was in high school, we was good.
You were really good.
We was like Jonathan Clay, like we had
Brian Hudson in 16.
We had all these people coming in and out, and it was actually something to do.
Yeah.
And then after COVID, it was a roadblock. A lot hit us, and it was like, so now I say it was good to hit. For me, that's why I would say I wouldn't change, because like it built character.
Right.
And for me to build maturity, we was young, having to deal with like a couple seniors, freshman year and then sophomore year, and like our 2025 class, like we had 8 to 11 seniors this year on the team.
Wow.
So like, and then we have a lot of young guys. So like,
you're building.
Our team gonna be. Yeah. We built, but they still building. It ain't done.
That's awesome. I'm really excited about it too. And honestly, best of luck, because honestly, when you go for 2, that opens up a lot more doors than just going and sticking your nose in a 4-year right off the bat. Because that's what I did with soccer. I mean, it was such a better opportunity for me. And with sports management, what are you looking to do with that? Like doing like agent stuff, or would it be more of a managerial type of role?
Like, really whatever comes with the basketball life, but really I can see me like training or like coaching kids, because like I think I got a good knowledge for the game, and like a lot of people don't like try to spread knowledge and like help the younger kids that's like coming up. Like the younger kids really should like be more active than what they are. And like COVID changed that. Like as you see, a lot of kids don't go outside no more. A lot of kids don't do this, that. Like it's changing. So I feel like to get them in the gym and to be active and
that's huge.
I think I can do that.
Really cool. Well, Sean, what are you looking to do?
I want to go and get my doctorate in educational leadership.
Wow.
I want to be a principal when I grow up. When I graduate high school, I want to be going to teach and be a school principal and be in like school leadership, because I was really inspired by a lot of people here to do that, because I didn't know what I was going to do. I was between somebody. I was going to go to the military, I was going to be a lineman, I was going to do a lot of things, but then I realized like school, I like being in school. You know what I'm saying? That there's road bumps and stuff like that with work and the rules and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, but
it's really the social part.
But the social aspect of it is just so good. And then I feel like I have the good leadership skills and stuff like that to do it. And a lot of people like Dr. Adams, the assistant superintendent, she inspired me to do it. Dr. Young, another superintendent, all the leadership, everybody's inspired me to do it and really want me to come back to Alton and be a leader here, because I'm doing it now, then I want me to continue and get paid to do it now.
There you go. Well, guys, before I let you go, what's your final thought on the career fair and Alton High School and just this day as a whole?
I think the career fair, this job fair is just like a good opportunity for like just not like the people that like do sports, like people like me or like LaShawn that have like, you see, as he said, he didn't know what he wanted to do, but like LaShawn was he's a social person. Like he could get along with anybody in the room. He could go talk to anybody in here. That's why I feel like he could be a principal. So I feel like the job fair gives you a good opportunity to find out what you want to do and give you a good variety of ideas, and not hold you to one thing in your imagination, and like hold you to one option. I feel like you got a lot of things to do.
Right.
Yep. And I want to say that this job fair is just a great opportunity for you. If you don't in case you don't know, and I think that the school's done a good job of making sure that you do know, but just in case you don't know, you have something to have before you find out what you want to do.
And then they show that they care about like, wanting to get you to do something after high school. It's not just high school.
It's not just you're 4 and you're done.
It's not like you graduate. Oh well, we don't want you graduated. You know our problem. It's that they want you to do it. They want you to keep going, and that's why I wanted to say thank you so much to the district. I want to say thank you to everybody, the community, the involvement, all that, to all the the parent
staff,
organization,
coaches.
especially Dr. Miss Kane,
Yeah.
the superintendent. I want to say thank you to her so much because there she is right there. But I want to say thank you to her so much because she really, really, really wants us to do so good, and I'm so thankful for her. I'm so thankful for Wendy Adams, Amy Golly. I'm giving them some shout outs. My aunt, everybody.
I love it.
You guys.
Well, guys, seriously, thank you so much for stopping by. It was a pleasure
Thank you for
talking to
having
you. Before we take our quick break, let me do a little bit of business and pay a quick bill. OSF Healthcare, they're the #1 premier partner, not only healthcare, but really the community. You go out to Gordon Moore Park, you go out to all those places, OSF is there. Why? Because they care. You know, like 5 years ago, you'd have to drive an hour and 30 minutes to DePaul. You'd have to dodge 270 traffic in St. Louis and try not to get hurt on the way to go to your doctor's appointment. And now OSF is bringing that all right back into our community with innovative treatments and so many cutting-edge approaches. You can learn more at osfhealthcare.org or just stop by if you need to utilize their prompt care office on Godfrey Road. It's the best. You heard it from me. They took care of my grandma just like they were taking care of their own. They'll do the same for you at osfhealthcare.org.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank, the local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
Macias Insurance Agency, providing quality products with extremely competitive prices. As an independent provider, we source multiple companies to offer the best rates possible. Covering auto, home, business, and life insurance, our goal is to provide quality service that meets and exceeds customer expectations. You can rest easy knowing the Macias team is working round the clock to ensure that both you and the most important parts of your life are covered. Our qualified professionals make the insurance process easy so you can live carefree and focus on what matters most. Visit MaciasInsuranceAgency.com today to find out what our team can do for you.
No matter the season, Play It Again Sports in Edwardsville has the gear the athletes need to get in the game. Whether you're shopping for the newest sports equipment or saving money on quality used gear, Play It Again Sports carries what you need to maximize performance to get the most out of every swing, kick, stroke, or shot. We'll even buy your used goods, paying cash on the spot. We carry all the gear for all the sports all year long. We're your hometown sporting goods store. Play It Again Sports, conveniently located at 4 Club Center Court in Edwardsville.
You're listening to Our Daily Show with CJ Nasello on RiverBender.com.
Welcome back. Daily Show on this Friday morning. We're at the Alton High School Career Fair. Really cool to see and really hear, honestly, about just the love that the students have for the district and the high school. I mean, you couldn't have paid for a better testimonial for just the overall quality of student life here, and I think it's just such a great thing to talk about. And also, wanted to fill you in real quick because this is part of our news brief portion of the show, as we're in a little bit of a lull for interviews, and we'll have more for you in a couple of seconds. I wanted to fill you in on this from Alton High School. Listen to this. Alton High School's yearbook, The Tatler, has been recognized for its exceptional design and storytelling by being featured in the Jostens Lookbook 2024. It's a distinguished collection highlighting the nation's best yearbooks. How cool is this? It's selected from over 1,000 entries. The Tatler stands out for its creativity, inclusivity, and meaningful coverage of the school year. A testament to dedication of the student team led by advisor Bridget Heck. It's celebrating 120 years, The Tatler continues to uphold a rich tradition of excellence in capturing student memories and community milestones. The honor reinforces Alton High's commitment to fostering future leaders. But how about that? The Tatler Yearbook honored in that prestigious Jostens Lookbook 2024. And just wanted to fill you in on that. Hey, while I have you too, and we have a couple of minutes in this show to kind of talk here. How about that Blues game last night? We went down there, and we had the time of our life down at the Enterprise Center, and I did it the smart way. I decided, we can't do this, get there and find parking. It was all ready to go by the time we got there. In and out. It was great. The Blues played well. And you know what was great, too? Everyone in the fan section, our fans, they were, ready to, fight the Jets with the Blues. It was an amazing thing because normally I'm the loud one in the section and everyone's looking at me and I cause a scene. This time it was just a good old time. So wanted to fill you in on that, too. I don't know. While I have you, though, too, I just wanted to fill you in on that Tatler Yearbook honor. That is such a prestigious thing for Alton High School, and it's really cool to see. We have students, administrators starting to filter back into the gymnasium as they're starting to go and mix in from different grade levels. But what's really cool is to see all the engaging conversations that are happening here. It's really a cool thing because the students aren't just walking by and picking up a goodie bag and they're walking down the road. What they're doing is, they're sitting here and having 5-10 minute conversations with these prospective employers. And I think it's such a big thing, not only for the students, it's big for the employers too. How many times are you on Facebook, or how many times are we at RiverBender getting employment ads about, jobs, about needing positions to fill? And when you can retain them right here in your own school, your own region, and you're bringing kids back into the district they grew up in and keeping them here, that's what it's all about. And we just heard a little bit from Lashad and Kobe, and they were hitting it right on the head just with, how much this has done, for other students that maybe never had that opportunity to be the starting quarterback or to, have the, the social aspect of high school. And I think that's such an important takeaway as we go forward in this career fair. I was talking to Mr. Bellum, and just in within minutes of doing the first career fair, they said we're doing another one, so I'm going to assume that I'll be back here next year too. But from Caritas to Calhoun Nursing and Rehabilitation and Mighty River Recycling, you name it, the list goes on. Ingram, Lewis and Clark's here as well. The table down there, Walmart's right next to me, and it's just really cool to see this all taking place. So if you haven't learned about this yet and your students are still going to Alton High next year, make sure you fill them in on this opportunity in April, because think about it. These students are going to be leaving in May. The seniors are. And so how cool would it be to get a great opportunity right here at a career fair in your high school before you take off and throw that cap up into the air. So a really great thing. Hey, while I have you, the time's 9:47. It's a little bit of change, and I want to fill you in on another great sponsor, Denise Sparks. How you guys doing? Denise Sparks is the queen of junk removal. She's been that way for 30 years, and now for the next 30, she's going to be the queen of junk, and she's now going to be the queen of trash. Those purple and yellow trash cans, they're mating like bunny rabbits and popping all up across the 618, and why? Because Denise answers her phone. It's that simple. There's no waiting and pressing 3 and then getting a callback number, but you're on an expedited claim. It's just good small business at its finest. What Alton's known for. I highly encourage you, if you're ready to make that switch, there's select areas that Denise Sparks' trash crews, they go and take care of. So make sure you're on their service list. Also, if you have that hot tub that's been in your backyard since Clinton was in office, or maybe your basement hasn't been touched since the first George Bush's term ended, you got to get Denise Sparks in your place and cleaning up your mess. It's sparksjunkremoval.net, and don't forget to tell them that you know who sent you over their way.
When I got in the car accident at the ER, they gave me a prescription of hydrocodone, and over time, it took more medication to mask the pain. I moved over to drug seeking and found heroin and fentanyl. I went to the Centerstone rehab facility, and it was the best decision I ever made in my life. I have my own car, I have a job, there's nothing holding me back anymore.
Do you need to declutter your space? Time to call me, the Queen of Junk. Since 1993, we have grown to be the leader in residential, commercial, and property management junk removal. At Sparks Junk Removal, we are eco-friendly. We recycle, donate, or repurpose items back into our community. Trash is our last resort to the landfill. Plus, with our all-inclusive service, our crews handle everything from labor to lifting and landfill fees. Give us a call or visit our website, sparksjunkremoval.net, to reclaim your space today.
When you need a project done right, on budget and on time, trust Gillahan Concrete. Gillahan handles every kind of project, big and small. Commercial, industrial, residential, from room additions and garages to patios, driveways, and more. Gillahan brings quality and experience to every job. Family owned with over 30 years of service to our community. Call today at 618-781-3914 or visit GillahanConcrete.com.
Looking for the best barbecue in Madison County? Head over to Carver's Barbecue in Godfrey, Illinois. From loaded barbecue nachos to mouth-watering pulled pork, brisket, ribs, and more, Carver's serves up award-winning flavors you'll love. Family-owned, Carver's is all about fresh, made in-house dishes served daily. Come visit us at 2716 Groveland in Godfrey, or give us a call at 618-467-9999. Order online, get it catered, or stop by for the best smoked meats around. Where great flavors meet family tradition, you'll find Carver's Barbecue.
Have a rash, pink eye, or urinary tract infection and need care now? OSF On-Call Urgent Care is here to treat you. Start a virtual visit 24/7, whenever and wherever you need it. It's just that easy. osfoncall.org/virtual visit.
You're listening to Our Daily Show with CJ Nasello on RiverBender.com.
Wrong mic. Welcome back to our daily show on this Friday morning. The time is 9:51 as we are coming up to the top of the hour here on RiverBender.com. Roku TV, CJ Nasello. It's our daily show. And more of the career fair continues with students. One senior, one junior. Tariah Anthony, Caleb Atkins joins us now. How are you two doing today?
Good. How about you?
I'm doing pretty good.
Well, you know, it's beautiful outside today. I mean, it's a little bit rainy and a little humid, but it's kind of my type of day.
Yeah. Well, they all been pretty good. They all treated me well and gave me some good ideas and options to think about with my careers and life choices.
Well, so, yeah. And Caleb, you're a junior, correct?
Yep, I'm a junior.
And junior year is normally the toughest year that there is.
Yes, of course. Yeah, it's very tough.
Is it going well for you?
I mean, I'm being able to maintain with like all my social life and the grades. My grades are pretty good, so I feel like I've been doing pretty good. I'm on like at the higher end of the school. Yeah,
really cool. And now, do you have any idea of what you are looking to do outside of high school?
Yes, I want to go to college and I want to major in finance.
Really?
So yeah, that's why I like visit a lot of the banks options and a lot of the like the Army has a financial job and stuff like that. They were introducing that to me, and the investment plan job with the Oculus. I went to go visit that one, and they had a cool idea.
What group is that? With the Oculus. I've been looking at them all darn day.
It's like I'm not sure of the name, but it was like the invest.
I'm gonna have to find that out.
It was like
Well, and that's what I was asking you guys before you came on the air, was if there was a couple of good boosts, and you all found multiple.
Yes, it was multiple.
Well, and Tariah, you're a senior now.
Yeah.
Are you ready for graduation?
I'm so ready for graduation. I'm so ready.
So I got to ask you, is it flying by, or is it kind of this last month starting to slow down a little bit?
It's flying by.
Really?
It is.
Everyone has said that. That's really cool to hear.
It's flying by.
Yeah.
Well, and now take me through your high school experience. What's that been like for you?
It's been all right, not gonna lie.
Because you were in the COVID era with 7th and 8th grade, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And we were just talking a little bit earlier with Kobe and Lashad, and they said the same kind of this sentiment of, you went from being isolated in middle school almost to going right into high school and kind of learning the ropes again.
Yeah.
Was it hard for you at all, or you get through? I love it. What are you looking to do outside of high school?
I was going to say go to college, but I'm going to wait.
Okay.
And I'm going to try to find a full-time job.
I like it. Well, and you know what? I think it's so unique because colleges aren't, promoted like they used to because there's so many other great opportunities that are outside of college too.
Yes,
and
it is like very.
And honestly, you ran into quite a few of them today.
yes, it was. Ingram really showed me a great opportunity.
Oh yeah, I was curious about the Ingram Marine Group.
Yes, it's like a boat company, and you like unstock and restock and stuff like that. And she was telling us like. It's a great job for anybody that's 18. They like work 12-hour days and they get paid $18 an hour. So she was like, yeah, and I have a lot of the paperwork.
You have some paperwork for me? I might look into that.
Yep.
Sorry, John, I'm just looking at a few options. I got a race coming up.
Yes.
It made Mr. Bellum laugh at least. So with that being said, do you have any big graduation plans? Do you have any big graduation plans?
I believe.
Well, and now when I see the sheriff's badge or the badge, where'd you get that from? Was that the sheriff's department?
Yeah, the Madison County Sheriff's Department.
Man,
Deputy Wolfle.
Normally, they just hand me tickets. They don't hand me any toys. You know? No. Was that a pretty good booth too?
Huh?
Was that a pretty good booth too?
Oh yes, that was a pretty good group. It was like not my highest interest, but they showed me some pretty good opportunities there. They showed me some really good stuff.
Well, and let me ask you this, Taraya. If you could pick anything in the world right now to go do, what would you do, job-wise?
Go to the police academy.
Really?
Be a police officer.
That's awesome. Did the sheriff's office do anything for you when you were over there?
He didn't really talk to us about that. I was going to go to the Alton Police Department and see if they was going to talk to me about that.
Oh, good. Actually, yeah, that's a great option too. And Alton Police does a good job of keeping their newly trained officers in a good position too. And honestly, I'm going to give you a note. I'm going to give you some license plate numbers just to go ahead and give those guys. And no, I'm
crying. I got a couple people that need to be turned into the police too.
With that being said, too, what's your takeaway?
Yeah, and Lakaya Harrison.
So with that being said, what's your takeaway just on your high school experience? What would you rate it? If you could give it a box out of 10, what do you think?
Me or Caleb?
Both. I'll start with you first, Raya.
I say an 8 out of 10.
Wow. That's a pretty good mark.
Yeah, I say 8 out of 10.
I like
Especially for my senior year, 8 out of 10.
Did it kind of make up for some of the other years?
Yeah, for sure.
Mine too. Mine too, for sure.
I would have to go with about a 5.
Okay.
Because it's some good parts of high school, but it's a lot of our high school is going through a little like a diversion. So like they changed a lot of aspects. So like it's not it's much enjoyable as it used to be. Like my freshman year, I had a lot of fun. Then my sophomore year, it was like pretty cool. And now I'm in my junior year. Junior year has been pretty cool, but it's like I don't really see the excitement.
It's a lot of change to go through. Yeah.
So. And then next year, my senior year, they're taking our cell phones. So
what?
So yeah, it's high school, but it's pretty good. The fun parts is the fun parts, and the bad parts are the bad parts. But I like high school. It's pretty cool.
Well, and honestly,
it's an experience.
I appreciate the honesty too, and I also appreciate the fact that you're doing it in a way and you're talking about it because there's positives.
Yeah.
There's other things that happen. Because man, I could tell you all the time I was in high school, I only remember the good parts because there was so many especially being 8 years out of here.
Yes.
Now,
Yes, you don't really think about the bad parts.
No,
you really
can't.
focus on the good
Has
parts.
there been one or two teachers or administrators that have kind of you're going to kind of remember along the way that stuck with you?
I am.
Definitely.
Who first?
Mr. Kirby is one of them.
He is the best, isn't he?
Kirby is the best.
He is the best.
I love him so dearly. And my other one would be G-Pop. I'm going to miss
Gary Woods.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to miss him.
Gary Woods. Yes, I'm definitely going to, she's no longer at the school district, but her name is Miss Bradley. Her name is Brooke Bradley, and I love her dearly. Another one is Miss Mang.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Mang is a great teacher. Deputy Wolfle, he helped me a lot through my high school years. Miss McClain, she was our sub for the school year. She was amazing. So that was amazing.
And
they were amazing.
As you guys are kind of wrapping up the school year, and you got another year ahead of you, do you have any finals left to take this year? Oh, do you? Oh, no. Oh, no. How many finals you got?
All.
Oh.
All
It's
in
because of my
one.
attendance, though. Like,
Oh, okay, that's fair. That's fair.
It's because of my attendance.
You know what I got lucky with? They didn't do the attendance thing till after I left, so I was still in a good shape.
What year did you graduate?
Right.
2017.
Oh. Well, you say it sounds so long ago, but it wasn't that long ago.
It really wasn't, though.
No, but you know what we were talking about earlier is it's the COVID thing that messes my timeline up. I still think it's 2020. I mean, I really don't think it's 2025.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, and now going forward, I know that you have some interest in finance. Is there a certain part of finance that gets you kind of more excited than anything else?
I've checked out a couple of jobs like accounting and.
Did you talk to ABB?
ABB?
Yeah, that's your accountant office right there.
Oh, I didn't know that. I'll go speak
See
to
what
them
we're
after
doing
I'm
on the
done
show
here.
today? We're presenting opportunities right there. And Michelle's great. She'll love to talk to you, too.
Okay, I will talk to Michelle.
So,
That's great.
like accounting, have you ever thought like for forensic finances and all that, and like looking into that?
Oh, that's a big word. Forensic. I really haven't no, that's not a job, but I would definitely have to research that and do more of my research on that. Yeah.
And the only thing I asked Raya is if you go into the police academy, I'm going to give you my license plate number just in case you're still around Alton. That way, we're kind of good. You know?
He didn't say that.
But if it's not the police academy or the military, or is there anything else that you've always kind of had in the back of your mind?
To become a pediatrician.
That's cool. Now that's a tough one. Working with children, especially like that, it takes a special person. What got you excited into that?
Cause I like kids and kids love me, so it's just like
good answer.
Yeah.
Well, and
you
before
be
we
a
go,
daycare
because
teacher.
we got another interview coming down the pipeline, then we got two. I got to ask you, what is your overall takeaway of the career fair? What could you tell students that didn't make it down this time to come back next year?
Definitely come back next year. It's a lot of opportunities for you to get a good job.
I would say explore all the opportunities. There is a lot of opportunities down here. Even if you if you think that it's not in your best interest, still take the information down, because a lot of people have good programs and good opportunities that you might not even know spiked your interest. So I would say come check everything out down here. It's pretty good.
I just think it's so cool to hear you guys kind of back and forth here a little bit, and just hear the dynamic at play, because I love the honesty and I love the transparency, because it's all about keeping you guys right here in Alton so we can keep growing, Ooh.
Yeah.
With that being said, we're going to take a quick break, but before I do, I got to pay some bills. I got some business to do. Every day at Hainer Library is a door to something. It's a door to learning, knowledge, adventure, science, you name it. You know what I think's cool? You guys still use TI-84 calculators?
Do.
Mine broke a week before finals.
Oh, my God.
Let me tell you something. I only needed it one more time. We had to go to Walmart. We had to get out of Walmart, take the test, and then go argue with the lady at the return at Walmart that we needed our cash back. You don't have to do that at Hainer Library. If you have your card, you can go in, get your TI-84 calculator in the library of things. They have science equipment, ghost hunting equipment, movie projectors, you name it. Go into Hainer Library Plus, ad-free, for free streaming of movies and TV with Biblio Plus. All of that and more at HainerLibrary.org.
I got in a car accident at the ER. They gave me a prescription of hydrocodone. And over time, it took more medication to mask the pain. I moved over to drug seeking and found heroin and fentanyl. I went to the Centerstone rehab facility, and it was the best decision I ever made in my life. I have my own car, I have a job, there's nothing holding me back anymore.
Do you need to declutter your space? Time to call me, the Queen of Junk. Since 1993, we have grown to be the leader in residential, commercial, and property management junk removal. At Sparks Junk Removal, we are eco-friendly. We recycle, donate, or repurpose items back into our community. Trash is our last resort to the landfill. Plus, with our all-inclusive service, our crews handle everything from labor to lifting and landfill fees. Give us a call or visit our website, sparksjunkremoval.net, to reclaim your space today.
When you need a project done right, on budget and on time, trust Gillahan Concrete. Gillahan handles every kind of project, big and small. Commercial, industrial, residential, from room additions and garages to patios, driveways, and more. Gillahan brings quality and experience to every job. Family owned with over 30 years of service to our community. Call today at 618-781-3914. or visit GillahanConcrete.com.
Looking for the best barbecue in Madison County? Head over to Carver's Barbecue in Godfrey, Illinois. From loaded barbecue nachos to mouth-watering pulled pork, brisket, ribs, and more, Carver serves up award-winning flavors you'll love. Family-owned, Carver's is all about fresh, made in-house dishes served daily. Come visit us at 2716 Groveland in Godfrey, or give us a call at 618-467-9999. Order online, get it catered, or stop by for the best smoked meats around. Where great flavors meet family tradition, you'll find Carver's Barbecue.
Have a rash, pink eye, or urinary tract infection and need care now? OSF On-Call Urgent Care is here to treat you. Start a virtual visit 24/7, whenever and wherever you need it. It's just that easy. OSFOnCall.org/virtual visit.
You're listening to Our Daily Show with CJ Nasello on RiverBender.com.
In LA with my best old ex-friend Ray. Gosh, just said you knew well.
Welcome back to Our Daily Show. It is 10:04, top of the hour, hits us on the nose, 70 degrees, and it feels like 80 in this gym because of all the people in here. But we got Mike with the Plumbers and Pipe Fitters Local 553. Did I get that all right?
Yes.
I botched something in interview, so I'm glad I didn't do it on the important stuff, you know? Well, and now this is something we've been following closely just with the show in Riverbender is the opportunities that present itself outside of college in that traditional 4 years and the opportunities that present in the unions and just like the plumbers and pipe fitters. And take me through some of the interactions you've had with the kids today because it seems like they're interested.
Yeah, we've got a few, probably a handful of guys that are pretty interested. One guy already signed up for SWIC, so he knew exactly what he wants to do. He wants to be an HVAC guy. I mean, if you don't want to get a bachelor's degree, we take people right out of trade school. Some of the trade schools are 9 months. A lot of your HVAC are 2 years. So it's an option. If you like to work with your hands and you want to go home with a sense of accomplishment every day and get paid well, good benefits, it's a great thing.
Well, and take me through how you guys got involved in the industry. What led to it?
So I didn't really know what I wanted to do. I just knew that I didn't really want to go to college. And so I went to Rankin Technical School over in St. Louis and worked a few jobs after school and then got an opportunity to get an apprenticeship in 2004, 2005, and been there ever since. And now I'm the welding instructor at our hall, and Mike is the HVAC instructor.
Really cool.
Yeah, so.
Well, Mike, how'd you get involved?
Basically knew I wanted to work with my hands. My brother went to Rankin for electrical, so I went for HVAC and got into the field, started working, just kind of went that path, got into 553 and started working, journeyed out, and then eventually came up to the hall full-time as an HVAC instructor for our apprenticeship program.
You take me through what those classes kind of look like, just because I've never been a part of them and kind of curious for the students or families that are watching. What does that kind of look like, for those kids?
When you first start, everybody goes to our general pipe fitting class. It's math, a lot of your basic skill set, but kids need to pay attention to math.
That's
a lot of
right.
math and pipe fitting. And then you'll kind of take a path there where if you come in as an HVAC, you're going to start out in general pipe fitting, and then you're going to go to Mike Naylor, and you're going to run the rest of the time through that path of what you're doing: HVAC, welder, pipe fitter, or plumbing. So you're going to go that direction.
Really cool. And now, what's the classes look like though? Like, is it like a traditional? Because I've never been. I'm actually curious. Is it like a traditional classroom, or is it?
It's a lot more hands-on than a traditional classroom. So there is classroom time in there, but then we go out to the shop and actually put our hands on what we're working on.
That's cool.
Yeah, so everybody's going to go through all the math and everything, and then 90% of it after that is hands-on, and which that's where you really get to see everybody shine. Everybody's doing this because they like to work with their hands.
Right.
But the classroom, you see some kids struggle in some of the math, and some guys just flow right through it,
Well, and too, I mean, it just seems like it's never a bad time to talk about the opportunities that your union presents to people.
Oh yeah,
too. I mean,
the benefits that we get. Yeah.
Come on.
I mean, we got a pension. Like you get paid your hourly rate, and then there's the whole other aspect of what's getting paid on your behalf for your your 401A, your pension, your health and welfare. I mean, it's a great deal, you know. Nowadays, you don't see too many people retiring with a pension, you know.
No.
Well, we still got one, and it's healthy. And luckily, we work in the state of Illinois. I mean, the state of Illinois is the best state in the country to be organized labor.
You're 100% right. Yeah. Mike, any thoughts on that too?
I agree with Mike 110% about working in Illinois is best state in the country to be in organized labor.
Yeah.
Great state for workers. We had the Workers' Rights Amendment a few years ago that enshrined in our Constitution that Illinois won't be a right-to-work state. So that's always going to help the working man out.
Mm-hmm. Well, and now take me through the importance of, you know, being affiliated with, you know, being in the union, because I think sometimes, you know, we don't do enough research whenever we want to start something, you know, and we kind of just do it. And we could realize that I think being a part of the union, doing it the right way, you know, going down that path, it saves us from so much stress and everything else that's going to come down the pipeline later on anyway.
Yeah. I mean, the best part about being in a union, as far as I'm concerned, everybody might have their own opinion, but I think you just have to worry about the work. You got to go out and do your job.
Yep.
And our manager and agents are going to take care of the rest.
Right.
They're going to make sure you're treated right, that you're not getting, screwed over by the contractor, you know?
Right.
You just got to show up, do your job, do a good job, and everything else will just fall into place. They take care of the rest of it.
That's
it's a great thing to have.
Yeah. And I'll double down on that with, you know, we work under a collective bargaining agreement, so the contractor that's employing us is contractually obligated to follow that agreement.
Right.
They can't screw us over. We have a lot of protections doing that. You know, we have guaranteed raises, that sort of stuff. It not like a traditional employer where they come in and you're here for your, you know, annual review. Well, we can only give you 2% this year or something like that. No, it's on our contract. You are giving us this raise.
Well, and see, that's why, I mean, you're setting yourself up and your future family up for success later in life.
It's a career. It's not a job.
Right.
I mean, when we get guys in, we don't lose them.
That's really important to note too. Well, and before I let you go, what are some of the career opportunities outside once they're done with, you know, your two classes? I mean, it seems like the sky's the limit, really.
Well, I mean, you'll do a 5-year apprenticeship.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. But that's we're starting now where, like, if a guy meets all of our standards, they can possibly top out early. They might 4.5 years, 4 years, you know.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Yeah, so that's great. So, I mean, that's an incentive now, you know, to go above and beyond. And you're starting to see it, you know.
Well, and let me ask you guys this. How has the industry started to change the last couple of years with the nuances of new tech and everything else that's going into some of this equipment? Has it affected your industries yet and how you teach?
We got to stay above the times, and that's what we're doing.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I still think, I got to ask you, the air conditioner unit my grandma had from 1978 that probably has not been taken care of in a long time is still running. How much more life do I have on this thing?
Probably not that much longer.
I know.
Probably not that much longer.
Man. Now, is the older stuff really the most reliable? Is newer stuff a little bit harder to work with, or is it just how it's installed?
It comes down to install practices.
Is it really?
A lot of it's install practices, yeah.
Really cool. Well, and guys, seriously, it was a pleasure talking to you, and I know that you guys have, you know, people to talk to and everything else, but I just want to keep encouraging kids to go look at the unions and go to take a look at Rankin and go to take those opportunities, because you'll make it a lot further than, you know, a lot of others that are waiting for that same job that 20,000 other people are waiting for too. Really cool.
Yeah, and get in, if they, like the kid that we just talked to, I think his name was Quincy.
Yeah.
Already knows he's going to go to HVAC at SWIC. Like, he's already ahead of the curve, you know.
I love it.
So he's not 30 years old trying to figure out what he's going to do. He's probably going to get done, and he's going to be 20, 21, and hopefully he gets a hold of us and we can put him to work.
You're good to go. Well, seriously, guys, thanks so much for stopping by. We'll recap everything in a write-up on RiverBender.com. The time's 10:13, a little bit of change. More Daily Show live from the Career Fair. That happens next.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank, the local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
Macias Insurance Agency, providing quality products with extremely competitive prices. As an independent provider, we source multiple companies to offer the best rates possible. Covering auto, home, business, and life insurance, our goal is to provide quality service that meets and exceeds customer expectations. You can rest easy knowing the Macias team is working round the clock to ensure that both you and the most important parts of your life are covered. Our qualified professionals make the insurance process easy so you can live carefree and focus on what matters most. Visit MaciasInsuranceAgency.com today to find out what our team can do for you.
No matter the season, Play It Again Sports in Edwardsville has the gear the athletes need to get in the game. Whether you're shopping for the newest sports equipment or saving money on quality used gear, Play It Again Sports carries what you need to maximize performance to get the most out of every swing, kick, stroke, or shot. We'll even buy your used goods, paying cash on the spot. We carry all the gear for all the sports all year long. We're your hometown sporting goods store. Play It Again Sports, conveniently located at 4 Club Center Court in Edwardsville.
You're listening to Our Daily Show with CJ Nasello on RiverBender.com.
Welcome back to Our Daily Show. The time is 10:16. A little bit of change on this Friday morning. I am almost halfway through the day.
Yes, me too.
Halfway through some... I can't say what I want to do after the show because we're at a high school, but I will.
I agree.
But joining us now from Lewis and Clark, Jayla Fox, class of 2019.
Yes.
Mr. Bellin's been talking about you for about an hour now, saying Jayla's got to come on the show.
Yes, yes.
How is life treating you now that you're back in the homestead?
OMG, it's a full circle moment, to be honest. Being a graduate from Alton High School, some things are different.
Yeah.
Like the auxiliary gym we're in right now. This was not here when I was
Isn't
here.
that so cool?
It's nice. It's really nice. And I think the renovations and just seeing like Alton High grow and the signs outside, it's just beautiful.
It really is.
beautiful.
And it makes me excited for the future of the district, too.
Yes, I agree. But it's been nice. Lewis and Clark's been amazing. I've been there for 6 months, and I absolutely love it.
And now, is this the 6 months, were you doing anything beforehand, or is this the...
So this is my first big girl job.
That's what I was going to ask you, because that's exciting.
First big girl job, yes.
So what are you doing over at Lewis and Clark?
So I am the HR assistant.
Mm-hmm.
I've been there, again, for 6 months. So I do a little bit of scheduling interviews, reference checks, scanning pay memos, a little bit of everything, which I like because I'm learning a lot. So it's pretty nice.
Really cool. And now what I think's awesome, too, is the connection that Alton High School and Lewis and Clark share, because those dual credits, I'm telling you, I had a bad first run of things, let me tell you, in college. And my dual credits got me right through
It saved you.
It's true. But, how's it like working with, students now from the Alton School? It's got to be really unique.
It is. It's unique. It's, like I said, a full circle moment, just seeing that I was a student that went to all these career fairs, and with Upward Bound program, which I cherish so much, I was in the Upward Bound program. We would go to field trips and we would do career fairs like this. And now I'm a worker. I'm on the other side of the table, so it's so amazing. My heart is just filled with joy.
Well, and now, too, take me through some of the conversations you've had with some of the students today.
So I tell them about the jobs that we have available right now. I tell them about just the great opportunities that you can get at Lewis and Clark as either a student or a worker, or you can combine it and be a student worker.
Oh,
that would be amazing.
Does that happen?
That does happen. It doesn't happen as often as maybe you would think so, but there are some classes. We do have like a student ambassador right now that's here at the career fair. She's taking classes at LC, but she also has a job. So it's amazing.
Well, and see, what I think's so amazing about Lewis and Clark, and I tell people this all the time, go to any other junior college in the state, and you tell me what it looks like.
Yes.
State Penn.
Yes.
That's what it looks like. You go to Lewis and Clark, that is a D3 university anywhere else.
I agree. I agree. And the campus is beautiful. And I heard, I can't say too much yet, but I heard that we're getting some more like intramural sports coming next fall.
Really
And
cool.
We're getting some more things happening. So we're just growing as well.
What I think's so cool about it too, Jayla, is the fact that so many times, I mean, it seemed like college and high school where, you know, you had your sports and you had your scholars and you had maybe the socials, but you never had something for the folks that were just kind of like, I hate to say the word, just the average Joe, you know, kind of just going through.
Yes.
And with Lewis and Clark now, there's like the video game club, there's the comic books, there's so many things that really do touch on at least an aspect of somebody's life.
Yes, and I feel like that makes the journey even more worthwhile.
Oh, absolutely.
Because like in high school for myself, I was involved in a lot of clubs and activities and organizations, also in college. But there are programs and clubs that you can get in that make you feel comfortable to go to that college or that university. So it's really helpful that Lewis and Clark is now growing with that as well.
Well, and now take me through the first couple of weeks at the big job. You know? I mean, that's got to be nerve-wracking. Was the team good about the transition?
They were. Actually, on my first day, they took me out for lunch, and I was not expecting that. I texted in my family group chat like, oh my God, this is the best thing ever. They took me out to lunch. They made me feel so just welcome, and if I have any questions, still to this day, they'll answer them automatically, no hesitation. I probably have asked the same question a couple times.
I do that a lot.
They are just still really helpful, so it's been amazing.
Well, and now too, for the students that maybe are watching this later, didn't get a chance to meet you at the booth, what positions are you guys looking for?
So we have some adjunct positions available. We have some faculty positions available, a campus events facilitator, which that job is per diem, but it's part-time. We have a math and STEM tutor position that's available as well. So if you would like any information, you can reach out to my personal email, which is jayfox@lc.edu, or our human resources at lc.edu email address as well.
That was pretty darn impressive for 6 months into this. That was pretty impressive. I can't even remember my office phone number, and I've been here for 3 years, you know.
I've rehearsed this a little bit. I've rehearsed it.
Well, and now going forward, what are you looking to do more collaborations with Alton High School and the district as a large?
Yes, so I made it a goal. One of my SMART goals that I made with my manager is to attend at least one career fair every quarter.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been a goal of mine to just make sure that we are out there, that we're telling the students and community members about Lewis and Clark, because I feel like there's a lot of people that might not know about it.
Yeah.
So as long as we're out there and we're showing that we are innovative and we're here for you and we're willing to help, I think that's all that matters.
And that's really important too, because we drive by the building.
Yes.
But how many of us actually know all the programs and all the different things that are going on?
Yes, I agree with you. I agree.
So with that being said, you know, you go to a couple career fairs. How many career fairs is this now?
This is my second career fair. We had one at Lewis and Clark.
How'd that go?
That was amazing. It was in our commons, and I have to say, this one is massive.
It is. This is cool.
It's beautiful. The one at Lewis and Clark was amazing. But being back in your hometown where you're comfortable and just at your school that you graduated from, it's amazing. That's what I have to say. But yeah, it was pretty decent.
Is this your first time coming back here since you graduated?
As a worker at Lewis and Clark, yes.
Okay.
But I came to like games to support the on high school girls basketball team over their season. So yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah.
Well, and now, has there been any takeaways from today, just from a couple of students you talked to? Any perspectives that you've gained?
Yes, I have high hopes for the future. That's what I will say. That's one thing that I will make sure to say. And I will say that a lot of the tables that are here today at the career fair, I've been observing. So I want to make sure that next time we have snacks. A lot of students love food, like myself.
Yep.
I'm a foodie.
That's fair.
So yes, I'll make sure to have snacks next time, and just make sure that we're ready and prepared, as well as all the other beautiful teams here as well.
Well, and see, that's what always is, you know, you always get that one person, though, that always goes above and beyond, and you're like, no matter what you can do, you're just kind of like, you jerk.
You're like,
you know?
how did you think of that? How did you think of that? But yes, it's been amazing. I do think next time I will also have a sign-in sheet. That way I can follow up with the students. That's one thing that I will make sure that we do next time at our career fairs, to have like a, hey, what's your name? What's your fun fact? What year are you?
Yeah.
So that, what are you interested in? That way I can follow up with them like, hey, thank you for coming by our table. If you're still interested, here's some jobs and some opportunities. So yeah.
There was something, it's on the top of my mind. The last group of students that joined me was telling me, Lashad and Taraya, that they, finals are by attendance now. Did you know that? Like, you can, if your attendance is good,
you're here for so many days,
and your grades are good.
Yes.
I never had that. I just never had to take a final. So I'm asking questions about finals on senior year, thinking there's zero, and she had a whole kit and caboodle. Yeah, it's like, man, bring out the kitchen sink.
Yes, that happened when I was here at Alton High School. If my grades were good and our attendance was good, you were like exempt from finals, basically. Yeah.
Man, I just got lucky. My attendance, I'd have been taking finals for 14 years.
They're like, you need to come sit in the chair and take your final right now.
That's right. They're actually going to do that live on the show in about 15 minutes.
Yeah.
But, what's your final takeaway and your thoughts just on this and just on the growth of Alton High School?
It's been beautiful. This event it warms my heart. Just being like I said, a graduate of Alton High School in 2019 and coming back, it's a full circle moment for me.
Yeah.
I love this. My heart is just literally bumping with just joy and happiness because it's just a beautiful thing to see that I am now basically giving back to my community and making sure that the next generation has the information that they need and the resources and tools. And with Alton High School, keep doing what you're doing because this is amazing.
It is.
The career
doubled
fair
from last year.
Yes. You see, Mr. Bellum said that it doubled and there's more tables and there's more people. And I feel like it's been steady. I've had a steady crowd since I started at 8:30.
That's really cool. And honestly, it's been fun because it's cool to see the kids actually asking questions too in the student. It's not just like a, hey, how are you?
Yes.
It's an actual in-depth conversation.
Yes, it's not just, hey, I need some of the merch. It's like they want to know more about Lewis and Clark.
Absolutely.
Hi.
Hey, we're doing a quick interview, so can I talk to you in a couple of seconds? Okay, thank you. If you could, we're on camera right now. So with that being said, it's really been great talking with you and always sharing things about Lewis and Clark. So what's the best way to kind of learn more?
Ooh, let's see. So you can, my personal thing is you should come in and see us. I am in the HR department, so if you come to Lewis and Clark Erickson Building, I am right there. Come see me, come find me. I love to talk about all of our opportunities. But again, you can reach out to me at jayfox@lc.edu.
Man,
if I don't get back to you,
that's cool.
Human Resources at lc.edu you'll reach out to one of my lovely team members as well. So, yep.
Thank you so much. We'll take a quick break. More Daily Show from the Career Fair happens next.
Thank you.
No problem.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank, the local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
Macias Insurance Agency, providing quality products with extremely competitive prices. As an independent provider, we source multiple companies to offer the best rates possible. Covering auto, home, business, and life insurance, our goal is to provide quality service that meets and exceeds customer expectations. You can rest easy knowing the Macias team is working round the clock to ensure that both you and the most important parts of your life are covered. Our qualified professionals make the insurance process easy so you can live carefree and focus on what matters most. Visit MaciasInsuranceAgency.com today to find out what our team can do for you.
no matter the season. Play It Again Sports in Edwardsville has the gear the athletes need to get in the game. Whether you're shopping for the newest sports equipment or saving money on quality used gear, Play It Again Sports carries what you need to maximize performance to get the most out of every swing, kick, stroke, or shot. We'll even buy your used goods, paying cash on the spot. We carry all the gear for all the sports all year long. We're your hometown sporting goods store. Play It Again Sports, conveniently located at 4 Club Center Court in Edwardsville.
You're listening to Our Daily Show with CJ Nasello on RiverBender.com.
Welcome back to Our Daily Show, 10:30 on the nose. Jayla did good, Daniel. She did good. Thank you. Welcome back. We have more of our Careers Fair coverage and the daughter of newly elected school board member Jason Harrison. Lakaya, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, doing good. And Shantez, how are you doing down there?
I'm doing amazing.
There
Happy
you go.
to be here.
Well, and now you're a senior, Lakaya.
Yes, sir.
And do you have the after high school plans made up already?
I want to be a special ed teacher.
Wow.
Because now I'm in a class where we go and travel to preschools, and I deal with special ed
Really?
children.
Well, and now take me through, was that something you've been interested in, or is it something that kind of found you?
They found me while I was in the class.
That's cool. Well, and now what are your biggest takeaways of something like that? Is it being in those preschools, have you been to quite a few around the area?
We go to the one right next to Lewis and Clark College.
Oh, yeah. Perfect. Well, and now, is there any aspect of that career that you like more than other aspects? Is there one that's kind of like, this is why I want to do this?
No.
Not yet? All good. How's senior year been for you?
It's been good, actually. I like it, surprisingly.
I'm glad to hear. Well, and now, do you have to take finals this time?
Yes, sir.
Uh-oh.
Unfortunately, but it's okay. It's okay.
I'm learning how finals work now.
Yes.
When I was in high school, we didn't have anything. We're doing a quick interview, and we'll chat real soon, okay? But, when I was in high school, we didn't have the whole attendance thing or grades. We just got lucky. If our teacher said no final, we were good to go.
I
You know what I'm
my
saying?
attendance, so I have to take it.
That's all good. And now, you're a junior, correct, Shantez?
Yes, sir.
And now, are you looking at anything after high school?
I was looking into going to the Army, but her dad had mentioned trade school, so I wanted to look into that more.
Man, trade school is the way to go. I'm telling you what. There was, I was up in Belleville at their vocational school. There were kids getting offered like $30 close to an hour at some of these places. I'm like, look, I almost was like, hey, I know I'm not doing my job here, but if you ever need somebody to fill in for one of these guys, you call me. You know what I'm saying? Well, and now, how has your high school experience been overall for you personally?
So, I had made some bad choices in the past, so it took time for me to develop and grow up.
Yeah.
And focus on self-control. So at the beginning, it was a little hard, but throughout time, it got a little better for me.
Man, congratulations on that too, because I mean, this is everyone that knows me publicly about. I was quite the troublemaker for a long time. I made some bad decisions too, but it's owning up to it and all that really is cool, man. And congratulations on all the stuff you're doing.
Thank you.
Really cool. And now, with that being said, trades, is there any part of the industry that, like cars, is it HVAC, or is there anything that you're kind of like, that would be cool to do?
I don't know, probably electric, I don't know.
Oh, yeah. I tried to work on my electric the other day and almost blew myself up. I swear, my lamp literally blew in half. I have never seen anything like it before in my life. It's time to quit. I hung it up. So, with that being said, too, I got to ask you, when you're going in, are you looking at a certain college right now? Is it going to be local? Are you looking to move away for a little bit? What's that look like?
I really wanted to move away, but I think I'm going to stay local for right now.
Good answer. So we need all the people we can keep in Alton, you know? We got to keep
yes.
the young people in Alton. And now, what's been your favorite part of the career fair? You've been around a couple of times, it seems like.
Honestly, I've been looking at their nursing and rehab.
Yeah. Has that been the booth for you today?
Yes.
Shantez, you got any booths for you that's sticking out?
I had went over at the painting theater, whatever, I forgot what it was called, but they said, 150 an hour. I think it was 150 an hour, but I heard, I don't know, they said like $1,500 a week, so then that had caught my, yeah.
That's cool. Well, and I think it's really unique too, because it seems like there's a ton of different vendors out here. It's not just, everyone's an insurance company or everyone's a bank that's out here trying to hire you.
Right.
Have you learned something, from that from the career fair today? Have you learned anything or took anything away from it?
No.
That's cool. With that being said, too, your junior year is the hardest because junior year is always the hardest for everybody.
And it's important.
It's a very important. It is the most important year. That's the one school year out of all of them that I actually focused on. Believe it or not, and thank goodness I did because I did not do good my first year of college, and I needed my dual credits.
Right.
That's all I'm saying. So it's really interesting to hear that. Are you ready for senior year? Are you ready for this to kind of get on over with?
Yeah, just a little bit. Kinda. Yeah. I don't know. I've been having a lot on my mind, but I don't know. I'm gonna try to get through it.
You're going to, man. It's really cool. And honestly, like I said, it's really cool to hear how you reflect and all of that and grow because you can be 40 years old, never reflect and lose your job, and then you're bankrupt in 2 days because you don't know who you are. And that's really more important than anything else, for real. Really cool. And now, I got to ask you, is this going to feel like a long month for you to graduate, or is this year by and by for you?
It's actually flying by.
Everyone said that. You know what? I was
and
graduating.
I'm thankful.
It felt like it was like an eternity. I walked the Green Mile 4 times whenever I was waiting to graduate that last month. Everyone said that. How has the school environment been the last couple of years? Just up and downs?
Yeah.
Kind of same for you, Shantez?
What was the
How has the school vibe and atmosphere been for you?
I don't even know.
Yeah, I hear you. So going forward, you got a month left of school.
Yes.
You're hopefully going to go to somewhere local for college, and then you're going to be right back here in the community. What's your thoughts for anybody that's a freshman or an underclassman that's watching this, hearing from 2 upperclassmen on your thoughts about, schooling and then the career options that are out there?
Please, pick who you are around. Have a good people or crowd that you're around, because the wrong crowd that you be around could mess up your years. I got in trouble in my years, but I'm thankful for having a good people of crowd that I'm around now.
We're in the middle of an interview. Could I talk to you in a second? Sorry about that. So with that being said, too, and I think that's really important to kind of take account of, and that's the biggest lesson you can teach anybody is really just who's in your neighborhood, who's in my group, and that's really something that I struggle with really bad for a long time. And Shantez, what's your kind of message for the younger kids?
Really get as much advice as you can and watch your actions for real. Watch the things that you do and try to sit back and think on the choices you make in your life, because it could affect you in the future.
Yes.
Really important stuff. And before I let you go, best of luck this summer. Have fun. Go and enjoy it all. And Shantez, I'm telling you, it's either it's ASI for you, or you got a lot when it comes to the trade schools, man. That's really good stuff. And good luck with everything. And I know your dad's going to do a darn good job on the school board.
Yes. Congratulations to my dad.
We'll take a quick break and we'll come back. It's 10:38, a little bit of change. About 2 more conversations for us before we wrap it up and say so long from Alton High, but another quick one right after this.
I got in a car accident at the ER. They gave me a prescription of hydrocodone. And over time, it took more medication to mask the pain. I moved over to drug seeking and found heroin and fentanyl. I went to the Centerstone rehab facility, and it was the best decision I ever made in my life. I have my own car, I have a job, there's nothing holding me back anymore.
Do you need to declutter your space? Time to call me, the Queen of Junk. Since 1993, we have grown to be the leader in residential, commercial, and property management junk removal. At Sparks Junk Removal, we are eco-friendly. We recycle, donate, or repurpose items back into our community. Trash is our last resort to the landfill. Plus, with our all-inclusive service, our crews handle everything from labor to lifting and landfill fees. Give us a call or visit our website, sparksjunkremoval.net, to reclaim your space today.
When you need a project done right, on budget and on time, trust Gillahan Concrete. Gillahan handles every kind of project, big and small. Commercial, industrial, residential, from room additions and garages to patios, driveways, and more. Gillahan brings quality and experience to every job. Family owned with over 30 years of service to our community. Call today at 618-781-3914 or visit GillahanConcrete.com.
Looking for the best barbecue in Madison County? Head over to Carver's Barbecue in Godfrey, Illinois. From loaded barbecue nachos to mouth-watering pulled pork, brisket, ribs, and more, Carver serves up award-winning flavors you'll love. Family-owned, Carver's is all about fresh, made in-house dishes served daily. Come visit us at 2716 Groveland in Godfrey, or give us a call at 618-467-9999. Order online, get it catered, or stop by for the best smoked meats around. Where great flavors meet family tradition, you'll find Carver's Barbecue.
Have a rash, pink eye, or urinary tract infection and need care now? OSF On-Call Urgent Care is here to treat you. Start a virtual visit 24/7, whenever and wherever you need it. It's just that easy. osfoncall.org/virtual visit.
You're listening to Our Daily Show with CJ Nasello on RiverBender.com.
Welcome back to Our Daily Show. We got a few more conversations left, and then I am going to go back to work. We got Jillian and Eden.
Eden Warford, yeah.
I got it right. I thought I was going to botch this one. How's the career fair been for you two?
It's been good. Great, yeah.
Both seniors? Juniors?
Sophomores.
Oh! Man, we're getting down on the lower rung here of the high school. I like this. I thought you were a junior.
Nope.
Wow. So how's everything been? We're ready to go. And her mom's my coaches with me, and we have some fun at the Irish.
Yeah.
So, take me through the career fair. How's it been? Have you learned anything?
I have learned a lot about a bunch of different jobs that I didn't know that I might be interested in. I learned about the Army and some cool things in there. So yeah,
They're impressing a lot of people today. The Army has been on the forefront of everyone's mind that comes on. Anything else that's gotten your eye?
Not much. I haven't looked at a lot, but those were the main things. Nursing
Really cool.
and everyone seems super nice and really willing to talk to us. So that's good.
Well, and honestly, it seems like everyone's really excited to learn about the businesses too.
Yeah.
Now, with that, you had a couple of years left to go, obviously, in the high school journey. But what are you thinking about outside of high school? Have you already made those thoughts or plans?
I definitely want to go to college, possibly play a sport in college, and get an engineering degree.
Really cool.
I plan to go to college as well, and I want to go into fashion design. And yeah, that's what I want to do.
Now, I have a question for you now since you said that. What is wrong with my look? People got a lot of problems with it, and you're going into fashion, so I got to ask.
I mean, probably the nicer collared shirt and athletic shorts.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's a fair criticism. That was actually hinted to me the other day, and I just wanted to get clarification just to make sure it was me. But, take me through your high school experience. 2 years in now, you're getting ready to graduate or move on to junior year, which is by far the hardest there is.
Right.
Has sophomore year been good for you, too?
It's been great. Yeah, I've had a lot of fun, yeah.
Really cool. And now, take me through the school. What's the atmosphere been like the last couple of years?
Everybody's been pretty good this year. I'm sophomore class president.
Oh, wow.
And so I've got to learn a lot about school events and help a lot with that. So that's been really exciting.
Really cool. And does it get you more invested, do you think?
Yeah, it does. I've got to meet a lot of people and help set up events, which I didn't realize how hard student council works. So it's really great.
You guys do a lot of work.
Yeah, they do.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
And what have you kind of taken away the last couple of years?
Really just finding your group of people. This year I've really found my niche and my group of friends, and we all love the same things, and every year's just getting better so far.
Now, is it going to be soccer or bowling that you're going to college for?
Probably bowling if I really had to pick. I have Pepsi State tomorrow.
Do you?
I do, yeah. I won my regional.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Now, where's that at?
It's up in Waukegan, by the Wisconsin border.
Yeah, that's about 5 hours.
Yeah.
And now, how long are you going to be there? All weekend?
I'll be there Saturday for sure, and if I make cut, I'll be there Sunday too. But tonight is the Alton Marquette soccer game, so I go. Yeah. So playing that, and then
is that at
going
West?
straight up there. Yeah.
What time?
6.
West at 6. We got to see you there for the Battle of the Bowl. I didn't realize that was coming up.
Yep.
Man, I got to get better at my job, Joey. But so going forward, though, have you had a few conversations yourself with some of the vendors yet that you're kind of interested to hear more about the industry?
I'm still looking around. I haven't been here too long so far, but
that's fair. And now take me through some of the classes you're in. Are you guys like honor? Is it honors still, or is it AP, or like how does that work?
I'm in all honors right now. Planning to take AP and honors next year as well.
Wow.
I'm in honors too, and next year I'm going to do like AP and dual credit classes for college.
Man, that's going to be a busy year. Are you looking forward to junior year?
Yeah. Yes, I am.
And now, this summer, do you guys have any like school-wide plans or anything like with the student body or anything for events?
I'm going on a trip to Peru with the Bio Club. So yeah, and
they
the
do a
biology
lot of
teacher.
really cool trips. I forgot about that. They went to like Costa Rica and Australia a couple of times, and I was never going on the trip, you know. But I've always wanted to. So going forward, though, what's your takeaway for the students that are kind of watching this that maybe didn't go down or maybe were kind of nervous to, and just your thoughts on this career fair and what it's done for the school?
I think that our school offers such a great opportunity for us to like learn about other businesses.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of things here that I would have never thought of for a career. So it's good to like see what you might be interested in and like test out the waters for something new.
100%.
It also gives you a familiar face when you go to look for a job in the future. It gives you a familiar face that you already know someone, and it really helps.
That is really important too.
Yeah.
And now, has there been one good moment of sophomore year you want to share?
Probably making it to state.
That's a pretty good run. That's a pretty good run. And now, that's this weekend.
No, so.
State for high school.
Yeah,
state.
and so this is like the state of Illinois. This is like youth bowling.
Oh, wow. This is a big deal then.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
You know, I can't bowl without the bumpers. I'm just going to be honest. And I have to have the little thing you push the ball down on. I feel like that's a fair trade-off.
Yeah.
Well, and any good moment for you, sophomore year?
I do all the plays and musicals
cool.
and everything. So our musical is actually this weekend.
That's
and
right.
So that's been my favorite part.
Which one is it this weekend?
We're doing Into the Woods.
That's right. Okay. Yeah. And that's going to be like the Grimm brothers, correct? Like that's going to be really cool. And I know that we have a couple of minutes left and we have one more conversation to get to, but final thought on the career fair, is it a win or do they need to do it again?
Yeah, they should definitely do it again, of course.
There you go. How about that? Some good testimonials all the way around. And good luck with everything. Good luck with the game tonight.
Thank you.
I hope that coach isn't too hard on you. We'll be back after this.
I got a car accident at the ER. They gave me a prescription of hydrocodone. And over time, it took more medication to mask the pain. I moved over to drug seeking and found heroin and fentanyl. I went to the Centerstone rehab facility, and it was the best decision I ever made in my life. I have my own car. I have a job. There's nothing holding me back anymore.
Do you need to declutter your space? Time to call me, the Queen of Junk. Since 1993, we have grown to be the leader in residential, commercial, and property management junk removal. At Sparks Junk Removal, we are eco-friendly. We recycle, donate, or repurpose items back into our community. Trash is our last resort to the landfill. Plus, with our all-inclusive service, our crews handle everything from labor to lifting and landfill fees. Give us a call or visit our website, sparksjunkremoval.net, to reclaim your space today.
When you need a project done right, on budget and on time, trust Gillahan Concrete. Gillahan handles every kind of project, big and small. Commercial, industrial, residential, from room additions and garages to patios, driveways, and more. Gillahan brings quality and experience to every job. Family owned with over 30 years of service to our community. Call today at 618-781-3914 or visit GillahanConcrete.com.
Looking for the best barbecue in Madison County? Head over to Carver's Barbecue in Godfrey, Illinois. From loaded barbecue nachos to mouth-watering pulled pork, brisket, ribs, and more, Carver's serves up award-winning flavors you'll love. Family-owned, Carver's is all about fresh, made in-house dishes served daily. Come visit us at 2716 Groveland in Godfrey, or give us a call at 618-467-9999. Order online, get it catered, or stop by for the best smoked meats around. Where great flavors meet family tradition, you'll find Carver's Barbecue.
Have a rash, pink eye, or urinary tract infection and need care now? OSF On Call Urgent Care is here to treat you. Start a virtual visit 24/7, whenever and wherever you need it. It's just that easy. OSFOnCall.org/virtual visit.
You're listening to Our Daily Show with CJ Nasello on RiverBender.com.
Like a fish in the sea, I'm singing.
Welcome back to Our Daily Show on this Friday morning. We are down to the final two Alton High School. I keep picking the wrong microphone. I'm telling you, Braylon, it's getting a little rough here. The ship is sinking. Braylon and Emma join us now, and really excited to have you both on the show. How's the career fair been?
We just got here, but it's super loud and there's a lot of people. And yeah.
Do you have any ideas? You're both sophomores, correct?
Yeah.
What's your idea? Any plans for after high school yet, or are we still too early in the game?
Well, I personally have a lot of ideas so far. Like, I have many backup plans for my backup plans.
That's good.
But I just mainly want to go into the arts. Like, I want to be a cartoonist or an art teacher or an actor or stuff like that.
That's really cool. Emma, have any thoughts?
Same with me. But I don't know. I mainly just want to do something that has to do with being, like, I guess, more famous. Because, like, you know, teaching is cool, but I don't think it's something I could
do. Well, and honestly, you know, take me through just your time the last 2 years at Alton High School. How's the experience been?
Hi, Reagan. Well, the experience has been...
We're doing an interview real quick. Can you step off real quick? Thank you.
The experience has been definitely unique.
Yeah.
Alton High is like a very interesting school.
It's a place.
It's definitely a place.
It's definitely a place.
I mean, freshman year, I feel like freshman year was like super crazy because at the beginning of the year, there was like 20 fights in one day.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it was so nuts. And then we had to go into e-learning, and we got a day off from school because of it, because so many kids were involved with it. And after that, it was very hectic. I did the play, and that was also very chaotic. And yeah, that's a lot what I did.
Well, that's cool. And it seems like, though, you know, the sophomore year, from just a couple of the students that kind of came in, that it's a little bit more, it's more structured than it was, and it's a learning curve for everybody too.
Yeah.
Is that kind of, am I onto something there?
Yeah, it's like, it's definitely a learning structure. Like, it's just, I don't know.
Well, what's been the best takeaway from your sophomore year?
I would say getting to meet a lot of new people and making new friends, I guess, even though they're graduating, but whatever.
Yeah, since we're in theater, there's a lot of people that are involved with theater, and so we've gotten to connect with a lot of those people.
Oh, I bet.
But a lot of them are seniors, and a lot of them are leaving this year, and I'm going to be so sad. But
are you a part of the musical this weekend?
Yes, we're tech members.
Really cool. And now this is going to be a really good one. It's about the Grimm brothers, right?
Oh yeah. Opening night was actually super good.
Really?
Yeah. Like hardly anything went wrong, and there was
we sold out, but
you sold out?
Yeah.
Every seat was filled.
Wow. That's awesome.
Yeah, it was super cool. And all of the cast members did phenomenal, and like all of the tech members, they were like almost like completely spot on with everything. It was really good.
I love it. Well, because we have one more interview to do, and then we have to wrap up the show, so we're kind of on a time crunch. And sorry, I got to you guys a little bit later than I did.
Yeah, it's okay.
I know it's my fault though, but I gotta ask you. You know, for students that are kind of interested. In the career fair, maybe just interested in learning more about Alton High, that are in middle school right now that could be watching, or what's your kind of thought for them to give them a little bit of a boost up as they head into the big 4 years?
I mean, there's a lot to do here. Like, there's a lot of clubs and after-school activities, a lot of classes to do as well.
Mm-hmm. Definitely take extracurriculars. It will help you significantly. Do it.
100%. Now, are you guys happy with the theater decision? Are you staying?
Oh, yes.
I'm glad to hear
theater is
the department's huge. You guys are doing so many good things, and we talk about it on RiverBender a lot with some of the recognitions and different items, and you guys are really great.
Yeah, I just love theater. It's so fun to do it with everyone. I don't care what anyone else says about theater kids and like them being annoying or whatever, but theater has my heart forever.
Well, it's because they're seeing passion come out.
Yeah.
You know, that's really all it is. It's just your passion for this. And Emma, the same way?
Yeah.
Really cool. And now, what's been the best part of sophomore year?
I mean, sophomore year for me has been pretty easy so far, but definitely theater again, because we did a play called Laughing Room Only, and I was one of the main characters up there, and it was just so fun to do. Like, it was a comedy, so we just got to do whatever, and it was just like we get to be so expressive, and being involved with the school is just super nice.
Really cool. Emma, what was your best part of sophomore year?
Probably also theater, because like I said before, I met a lot of new people, and everyone's really open and supportive and whatnot. And it's really good to have a community where you can trust people and like talk to them and have the same interests and all that.
Yeah,
100%. That's a really good takeaway. And then, so have you been to any booths yet?
Huh?
Booths? Have you been to the booths?
We went to one, but it's for people who are 18.
That'll get you every time. But honestly, I hope you guys get something out of this. Thanks for stopping by and talking with me, and best of luck in your junior year.
Yeah. Thank you.
We'll take a quick break. More Daily Show. One final interview next.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank, the local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
Macias Insurance Agency, providing quality products with extremely competitive prices. As an independent provider, we source multiple companies to offer the best rates possible. Covering auto, home, business, and life insurance, our goal is to provide quality service that meets and exceeds customer expectations. You can rest easy knowing the Macias team is working round the clock to ensure that both you and the most important parts of your life are covered. Our qualified professionals make the insurance process easy so you can live carefree and focus on what matters most. Visit MaciasInsuranceAgency.com today to find out what our team can do for you.
Sports, conveniently located at 4 Club Center Court in Edwardsville.
You're listening to Our Daily Show with CJ Nasello on RiverBender.com.
Welcome back to Our Daily Show on this Friday morning, 10:57 and a little bit of change. And we're here with Lit Meyer. How are you doing?
Hello. I'm doing great.
Well, and you and I were just kind of chatting it up a little bit before we came on the air. And have you kind of found an interest in something you like to do outside of high school?
I've had interest in welding, coding, and recently I've thought about this.
That's cool. And so if you were to do something like this, what would it be? What would it look like and sound like?
Well, I'll try doing something similar to what we're doing now.
Yeah.
Try broadcasting it to other people. Try working with other people. Try to do stories. Listen to what other people want to say and such.
It's a good time. It really is a good time. And honestly, it's cool that you have a diverse Rolodex of things that you were looking into, because you're a junior, correct?
Yeah.
So you're hitting senior year next year.
Yeah.
Has junior year been a tough one?
Yeah.
Because the only reason I ask is junior year was my hardest year. It was so hard academically.
That is understandable.
Well, and now going forward, this summer or anything, do you have any work lined up or anything to keep you busy?
I plan on getting a job during the summer and spending that time hang out with my friends, help making stories with them, since we do that a lot.
Yeah. What type of stories do you make?
We usually do some based off of our own original ideas.
Wow.
But one of our friends likes to think of random ideas of alternatives of different shows.
Yeah. That's all.
stories.
See, I always wanted to be able to do that type of thing, but the moment I start, it's just like, whoa, look at this mountain in front of me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand.
Well, and what's been your best part of junior year?
Well, it's been, when my family stopped getting sick at the start of the year.
Well, I'm glad they stopped getting sick.
Yeah.
And, going through high school, has it been a good experience for you?
So far, yeah.
Good,
It's been
man.
great.
Yeah. Well, and now going forward, your junior year, you're heading into senior year. Do you know if, you'd be looking at a college or you'd go trade school?
I'm most likely going to go trade school, but I might possibly go to college.
Have you taken any classes here at Alton High that have prepared you for the trades?
Welding, like 2 classes of welding. I had another class for woodworking, and next year I'm going to be taking a class for coding and engineering.
Really cool. Really cool. I've always wanted to do coding, and I can't focus that much.
That's understandable.
Has there been a few teachers at Alton High that you'd like to shout out for giving you the inspiration?
I'm horrible with names here.
I am too.
But we call our welding teacher Mr. G. He's great, respects the students, and the students respect him.
Really awesome. Well, and honestly, that's why I'm glad we had a couple of minutes to talk with you a little bit, because we're down to one interview, and you said you were here. I'm like, let's go ahead and do this. Have there been any good booths at the vendor fair that you've been?
I've been to over there at steelmaking.
Oh, yeah.
I've went over there, and there's people with VR headsets.
What are they?
Basically, I've forgotten what.
I know. I keep trying to look at the sign, and I can't see it.
I don't think they have anything on their sign.
Oh, that's why. Because I kept looking over there. I'm like, what is that sign? One more. Yep. And what's that sign at? Because I keep looking at them playing on their Oculus and their Meta and all that, and I'm like, well, I want to kind of do that too.
But what they do is you go into the VR and you play a single game. This game shows you all sorts of different professions you can go down. One of the thing I chose to do was helping an injured patient out of a car and put them in an ambulance.
Mm-hmm. And did you do pretty well with that?
Yeah.
That's cool, man. Well, thank you so much for stopping by. I told you you're going to get this conversation. I'm glad we were able to. And I hope to talk with you next year when you're a senior at this career fair.
I hope so, too.
And I'm going to remember this conversation so we can do a follow-up. And I'll play the first one, and then we'll go live. So best of luck with your shows or podcasts, what you want to do. Have fun this summer, and thanks for talking with me.
You too.
More Daily Show comes right around the corner next.
I got in a car accident at the ER. They gave me a prescription of hydrocodone. And over time, it took more medication to mask the pain. I moved over to drug seeking and found heroin and fentanyl. I went to the Centerstone rehab facility, and it was the best decision I ever made in my life. I have my own car, I have a job, there's nothing holding me back anymore.
Do you need to declutter your space? Time to call me, the Queen of Junk. Since 1993, we have grown to be the leader in residential, commercial, and property management junk removal. At Sparks Junk Removal, we are eco-friendly. We recycle, donate, or repurpose items back into our community. Trash is our last resort to the landfill. Plus, with our all-inclusive service, our crews handle everything from labor to lifting and landfill fees. Give us a call or visit our website, sparksjunkremoval.net, to reclaim your space today.
When you need a project done right, on budget and on time, trust Gillahan Concrete. Gillahan handles every kind of project, big and small. Commercial, industrial, residential, from room additions and garages to patios, driveways, and more. Gillahan brings quality and experience to every job. Family owned with over 30 years of service to our community. Call today at 618-781-3914 or visit GillahanConcrete.com.
Looking for the best barbecue in Madison County? Head over to Carver's Barbecue in Godfrey, Illinois. From loaded barbecue nachos to mouth-watering pulled pork, brisket, ribs, and more, Carver's serves up award-winning flavors you'll love. Family-owned, Carver's is all about fresh, made in-house dishes served daily. Come visit us at 2716 Groveland in Godfrey, or give us a call at 618-467-9999. Order online, get it catered, or stop by for the best smoked meats around. Where great flavors meet family tradition, you'll find Carver's Barbecue.
Have a rash, pink eye, or urinary tract infection and need care now? OSF On-Call Urgent Care is here to treat you. Start a virtual visit 24/7, whenever and wherever you need it. It's just that easy. osfoncall.org/virtual visit.
You're listening to Our Daily Show with CJ Nasello on RiverBender.com.
Welcome back to Our Daily Show, final conversation, and there is a reason. There's a man between us. Greg Nasello. That's why. Eddie and Dave join us now. How's life treating you two?
Good.
Well, and it's kind of a dual purpose that you guys are here today, because I didn't realize you're actively looking for 18-year-old students that are 18 years or older to go and take a good summer job opportunity. This is awesome.
Correct. Yeah, very good.
Well, fill me in on what this job would kind of look like, because there's a lot of learning that can be done on this.
Well, we're looking for crews that we can put out a lot of interior painting, exterior painting. We do a lot of the changing of the air filters in the unit vents with some of my maintenance staff. Team up with them. A lot of yard work, parking lot work, prepping some of the buildings and changing out ceiling tiles and stuff like that.
Well, it's a lot of things too that I think that you could truly. We're doing an interview real quick. Sorry about that. But it's a lot of opportunities where you can really learn things later on in life, where if I'm in my house, I'm not going to have to call Jim's Handyman company. I can just go ahead and change my own furnace filter or do whatever I need to do,
Correct. It is it's an eye-opening to a lot of different trades.
Absolutely. How many students are you looking for, or how many prospects?
8 to 10.
Really nice. Well, and now, Eddie, how long have you been with the district?
So I actually started, my first job with the district was in 2007, and I did summer work for the technology department. When I graduated for college, I saw Dave, and he asked if I wanted to come work for him that summer, and I've been here in maintenance since 2012. So,
wow.
Yeah, I'm a lifer here at the district, so I've been around for a long time.
Well, and now take me through the team a little bit and the maintenance team, because what I find fascinating is no one, I don't think, realizes the amount of work that the maintenance guys have in this district, because you have so many buildings to cover and a lot of ground to do it too. How many are on your initial crew, if you will?
18, right?
19.
19.
Wow.
Yeah, 19 guys.
I didn't realize that. Yeah. Well, now, have they been with you guys for a pretty long time?
Yeah, the majority of them have been with us for quite a while. We have some new ones because some guys have been retiring and filling some shoes. We've picked up some good young guys that are showing the great potential to be the next leaders of the facilities for the school district. So.
Well, and see, that's the thing where it's just so important, because, when I was doing the stuff with my uncle in Rigdon Sewer Service, and we were out at West and all of these things, it's crazy to see, like Greg and everybody flying in on trucks, and you're sending people out and going to 14 different places. I mean, it's a well-oiled machine.
Oh, yeah, and there's a lot of good contractors that help support the district.
Yeah.
I mean, my 19 guys are just the first line of defense, and then we have a lot of outside contractors that are local to the area that help present these buildings what we've got in our properties.
Well, and I mean, Alton High is not like a lot of other high schools that are a little bit smaller. I mean, these are major complexes that, are holding thousands of children in multiple spots.
Yeah.
So, Eddie, let me ask you, in your role as foreman, what's that kind of look like?
So I do the day-to-day with the guys. So I meet with them in the morning. I hand out the work orders. I'm first line, like Dave said, for principals and teachers. Whenever there's an immediate complaint or something's gone down or something's wrong, they get a hold of me. I assess the problem, and then I kind of delegate who needs to go and make sure we're taking care of what we need to take care of.
Did you anticipate being here as long as you have been?
I never really had anything I wanted to do, and once I got here, it was just interesting enough. And Dave always says every day is an adventure, so it's it keeps me interested.
I bet you guys could write a book over the things you've encountered.
All kinds of things. You get thrown the gambit here, just from water lines breaking, holes, sinkholes at the middle school. I mean, we've seen it all.
Well, and now take me through, because to me, working for the district, especially with what you two are doing, the opportunities are really endless, and there's a lot of good benefits to working for Alton School District. Am I onto something there? Is it a good?
Oh yeah,
has it been good for you too?
If you don't like to drive, it's a great one. If you're in the community, I mean, that's huge. And like you said, the facet of something different every day is unbelievable. I mean, when I came here, the goal was to rejuvenate all the elementary schools. I mean, we've got 7 of them, so that entailed to being a big project, and found out we had a couple vacant buildings, so we could actually move a school for a year while we redid it, and it only
was that Horace Mann
and Mark Twain we utilized while we were moving and redoing the elementaries.
I'm in the middle of an interview. Can I talk to you for a couple minutes? Thank you.
So the best part about that was, at that time in the summertime, you can't get all your abatement done. So these buildings had asbestos in them, so we were able to utilize in September through December. All the contractors are looking for work then, because it's not during the summer and it's not rushed, so we were able to convert a school a year. And then we went on from there. We found the guy who owned the property for the sports complex back here, moved 100,000 cubic yards of earth to make the sports complex back
That
here.
was a monster project, because I was here when that was just getting done and started, and man, I'm telling you what, that was one of the coolest things, just to watch the progress taking place too.
Yeah, there's a unique thing. We found the old man that had the property over in St. Louis and ended up buying it, and we had visions for a sports complex up there and getting out of Gordon Moore, so we weren't relying completely on Gordon Moore.
Aren't you glad you did?
Yes, we did. Yeah, we are. I mean, Gordon Moore was a great.
Oh, it's a great.
partner
I'm talking
to
about the
us, but,
sequel with the soccer field.
Exactly. But we were kind of handcuffed on what their availabilities, getting stuff now put on our shoulders. Then we built this field house here that we're in right now.
It's beautiful. This is the bigger
and
thing.
And the gym over at the middle school. So it's an adventure every day.
You're still building up on the field, aren't you? There's some upgrades.
We're turfing.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Hey, so we're doing an interview. Can I talk to you all in a couple of minutes? Thank you.
We're turfing the skin in on and bullpens on baseball and softball and the soccer and the underclassmen football game field right now, and it's a lot of good things going on for the district.
This is really cool. I mean, and I think it's fascinating too for the prospective students to realize that there's a nice opportunity right here for the summer. I mean, why are you going to look and knock on 18 restaurant doors and have to worry about competing for hours when you can be hired on here, learn something that's very valuable for the rest of your life, and then also contribute to your own school?
Exactly.
Like, that's really cool.
And that's what I think Ed's an ideal situation there. He's almost going to college to get an accounting degree.
Really?
Yeah.
No way.
Didn't touch a thing with it. Didn't touch a thing with it.
He ended up being my painter. So and then he just stepped up from there, you know.
That's so cool.
I mean, it's endless on what we do every day. It's the breakup, the days fly by, so.
Really cool. And before I let you go, what's your takeaway or thoughts for the students that could be tuning in about, what this career path could mean for them, and also just the environment that you're creating?
Every student we've ever had come work for us has always said that this is the best summer job they've ever had. We have a group of characters. Everyone's got their own personality,
right.
But like you said, you take away a lot of life skills. You learn how to paint here. You can paint at your house. You learn how to do small repairs here. You can all do that, And
right.
A lot of people come here and they spark their interest. Like we had a couple of guys who came work for us a couple summers ago, and now they're instructors at SWIC in their CNC and machining program there. So I mean, we had them first, and then they go there and they keep going.
It's just incredible.
We've had guys that work for us, and now they're teachers or they're IT guys, but they worked the summer help with us, and they found their niche, and they still to this day, when I see them, they always say, Mr. McClintock, we enjoyed working with you, man, all summer, so.
Just awesome. And really, guys, thanks for stopping by and filling us in a little bit more on this. And no more piggyback rides up a Rock Springs Hills, you know? With that being said, I told my soccer players that at the middle school. I said, we got to go to Rock Springs. It's fitness season.
Hey, as your dad would say, compete, would you? Compete.
Oh, my God. Compete! That's what he'd say. What are you doing here? And then you got to grit the teeth, you know? Hey, with that being said, we're out of time. We'll see you back here next year for the career fair, but I'll see you back in the studio live on Monday for more of our daily show. So, nothing else for me to say and do for now, but say so long, and as always, try your best to stay out of jail.